Hi everyone, my name is Frankie and welcome to a Movie a Day Challenge. Today is day number 306 and it's November 2nd, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 1952 Western film, High Noon. Now, in each episode of a Movie a Day Challenge, I pick one film that I've never seen before. And I take that movie's movie poster and place it to the side of me. I do this because I absolutely have no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about. And being that I have absolutely no clue about the film or what it's about, I feel like I need to draw some type of conclusion of what I think the film may be about, based solely on the movie poster itself. In saying this, let's go ahead and take a look at the 1952 Western film movie poster to High Noon. Well, interesting movie poster. It's vintage. You know, you got the great actor known as Gary Cooper right here holding a gun. And you got some people on the side, a group of, I guess it's a gang in the Old West on the side. And he's peering over at them. So I'm taking this film is going to be about one man going after a gang of thieves, robbers, criminals, whatever they may. High Noon. It's a really cool title. I mean, like, I'm taking High Noon is like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, it's noon, so it's probably when the sun's high in the noon. I have no idea. But it looks like it's going to be interesting. I mean, I'm really sensing it's going to be, it's going to have gunfire in it. I mean, he's got his gun there, so looks like it's going to be sort of action-packed for the Old West. I'm looking forward to sitting down and enjoying the 1952 Western film, High Noon. Now, after I finish analyzing the movie poster itself, I then let you, the viewer, know that I'm going to go ahead and watch High Noon. But before I go and do that, I want to let you, the viewer, know that after I finish watching High Noon, I then come back and tell you a little bit about the film. However, I don't go in great detail about the movie. You see, I don't release any major spoilers about the film, nor do I tell you anything about the movie's plot either. Why? Well, because I don't want to ruin your chance of watching a really great film for the first time. And since this is also my first time watching High Noon, I wouldn't want anyone to spoil the film for me by telling me any major spoilers about the film or telling me anything about the movie's plot before I actually go ahead and watch the film myself. I want you to enjoy this film for what it is and be entertained by it. That's the sole purpose for a Movie a Day Challenge. Now, in case you have previously seen the 1952 Western film High Noon previously, then please feel free to substitute High Noon for another film for your viewing pleasure. It doesn't even have to be in the genre of Western films. This way you can take part in a Movie a Day Challenge and possibly watch each film along with me as I go along. In saying that, I'm going to go ahead right now and watch the 1952 Western film High Noon, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the film. I'll be right back. I just finished the 1952 Western film High Noon, and I want to let you, the viewer, know that High Noon is a great movie, and it's a great movie based on the acting of Gary Cooper. This film is, of course, action-packed. It also has a very much tone of drama in it, because this film, I've seen many films that depicted a U.S. Marshal in them, but Gary Cooper's representation of a U.S. Marshal for the first time ever, it made me feel like they have emotions. They actually have emotions. A U.S. Marshal in other films are tough as nails men and women. They show no emotion. They're there to hunt the bad guy, they're there to get the bad guy, or kill the bad guy. Gary Cooper makes every emotion known and shown in both body language, physicality, and sorrow, I want to say. I want to say sorrow because you start to feel for him. He gives an emotion onto the viewer that you start to feel like, I just want to help him out. I just want to help him out. And that is terrific. That not only entertained me, that got me so involved into the film that I've not experienced that yet with other movies for a Movie a Day Challenge. To grab me and go, hey, this dude needs help. I want to help him because everybody seems to not want to be there for the dude. I want to be there. That's how I felt watching this film. It is terrific. Solely on Gary Cooper's acting alone. Solely on that. Alright? His cast members that he gets to be in the film with, Grace Kelly, terrific actress. Other people in the film, such as Lloyd Bridges, a terrific actor. It is great acting in this movie. Okay, I felt the action was great. I would have just said one thing alone. I would have just included just maybe a little blood, just a little blood, but I didn't really get to see that much blood. I mean, I got to see a tiny bit, but I mean, just a little more. It's a very tasteful film towards the blood, but I would have just added a little bit more. But this movie is a solid A+. It is a great film. It's very much watchable again and again, and I very much recommend watching High Noon to anyone who just enjoys watching movies. Don't just take it as, oh, this is a Western. No, there is so much drama in this film, you begin to feel it. Not only do you begin to feel it, you get to sense it, because the soundtrack in this movie, although it's one song that plays throughout, you get to feel the song during the tense moments. And it's quite unique. It is. It makes you feel that, like, you're watching something that's going to either top and climax at something very cool like, or just be like, ooh, I don't know what to expect, but you're going to expect something awesome. The climax of this movie is perfect. I really enjoy the climax of this film, and I really thought it was cool. And the ending, the very ending of the film, what Gary Cooper does at the end of this film, I don't know if it was improvised or not, but that is so cool. That was so badass. It made badass moments possible just because of this film. It was so cool at the end of this movie. And when you watch it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Would I recommend it to a family member or friend? Yes, I would. Would I watch the 1952 Western film High Noon again? Yes, I would. I really enjoyed it the first time, and I really hope you do too as well. Now, if you liked today's episode, you see that thumbs up underneath this video? Click it. Give us a like for today's episode. As you're doing that, maybe you've seen the 1952 Western High Noon and liked it. Maybe you've seen it and you didn't like it. Maybe you're interested in watching the film. You're hearing my review about the movie. You're going to go ahead and watch the film after watching this review, then come back and tell me a little about it. Well, whichever the three may be, please tell me in the comment box down below. Right down there. And as you're doing that, you see that word subscribe underneath this video? Click it. Subscribe to a Movie a Day Challenge. Now, tomorrow is day number 307 of a Movie a Day Challenge, and I'll be watching the 1969 Western film, The Wild Bunch. My name is Frankie. I will be here tomorrow for day number 307 and the 1969 Western film, The Wild Bunch. I will see you tomorrow.